Hello everybody, and welcome back to Monster Hunter Rise! Off-screen, I got everything we needed. It only took 40 minutes. Mostly because, as you might be able to tell, I miscounted how many I needed. And, yeah. You only need 11. I've got 13. Now, scrolling down to this, I did notice we have more armors to look over. So with this, Chaos, it's not good. I mean, it looks cute, but it's only 2 pieces, and this doesn't have any skills to it. Now, Mushroomancer is interesting. It basically lets you eat various mushrooms and gain effects. I don't know what any of said effects are. I've never used the skill. I've never seen a particular use for it. Shell-studded. Hello, Hawaiian outfit, kind of. It's made with dream shells. You know, one of those materials I made mention that you'll want to hang on to. This is the bowgun armor I would like to make, but I'm probably not going to get the materials to make it before it's completely irrelevant. The water resistance is pretty pointless. The reload speed is low but helpful. The recoil down is low but helpful. This is helpful. I've noted that range before, between your things dealing damage and dealing maximum damage. This just basically makes it better. It greatly extends, I believe, if your ammo can hit the target, it's basically going to be dealing full damage. And spread up boosts shrapnel, which is nice. We also get bone, which I'm not a big fan of, but it's also not the hardest armor to make if you're looking for an okay armor and don't want a Zuchi. Part breaker is always kind of nice. Being able to break parts off of monsters is just good. Extra exhaust power is okay. This focus is a nice skill, but at one point, that's not a big bonus. And muck resistance is, well, it's handy. There is a monster we can fight right now that this would help against, but I think that was it for, yeah, okay. Yes, we are going to stop and we are going to make all of this. I'm not going to equip it now because we're not using a bowgun right now. But there we go. We now have all of this. I love how it looks like a giant teddy bear.
The village is in your hands.
Now, to actually get started on a quest.
Has been added.
You can see all of the things I managed to do. Hunting helpers, sure. Slay small monsters, sure. All of these give the same rewards, so gather honey.
Have a look.
Now, let's do supply run. Faceless Foe is a quest I've been wanting to do, and we'll do it next, but this one should be over pretty quickly, so let's just start with it. I partially just wanted a chance for my voice to wake up a little, because anyone that's watched my streams will be familiar with this scratchy, probably sounding version of my voice. I just woke up like 20 minutes ago. So, yeah. Here we are. As mentioned, this is a pretty quick quest. You're literally just running a straight line. I don't even know exactly why I stopped to grab those, other than it's just habit. It's not a bad habit to have, so. But you just kind of run along and grab that. I actually think I needed something from these little guys, so. Need like their igniter stuff. Yeah, that. trying to remember how to... Oh, that isn't it. Oh, hey, they give the third buff. What is that one? I think that's defense. I'm also pretty sure I'm doing the wrong thing. I need to just do that. But I need... That'll hopefully work. Pretty sure you need a photo of one of these guys not inflated with explosive. So, you know, whack one and take a picture of it. I think that'll work. I don't know. Also, Frisk is being herself. We need a photo of a rock lizard. So, let's, bam. 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 Photos. Yeah, we just kind of carry on. There's not even a large monster here. Like, I don't fully understand why this was a 3-star quest. There's literally no threat to this quest at all. Which I know for a few Monster Hunter veterans, that is a case of, oh man, why'd they have to do it like that? I don't know, honestly. Because normally, in the older games, a quest like this, you would get about like halfway through, and then something bigger than what you should be fighting would show up, and make it more difficult to get the last set of them. But that just doesn't happen here. You just kind of run through. I mean, we're basically done. I mean, the Bullflangos are angry with me, but they're angry with life. So, it's not like they're actually getting in the way. Another couple seconds here, like, well, less than a minute, and we'll just be done. Get a bunch of little Roggies. Once again, like, they're hardly a threat. Oh wow, I actually didn't manage to stun all of them. You go, little buddy. You shout at that Vigor Wasp. He's a friend. He clearly doesn't want to actually fight us. He just wants to be a friend. Get a bunch of stuff. Get a bonus quest reward of a Dongo ticket. And that's really about it. We get a new Dongo. Now we are back in town. Forget who it was asked us for the picture. Was it this guy?
Hey.
Yeah, it was this guy.
Yep.
I couldn't remember. We could have just checked the little quest thing, but where's the fun in that? It's easier just to run around and be confused. Let's empty our inventory and then hop straight into the next quest. Because, well, no reason not to. This will probably be the final quest for now with the Insect Glaive. There's definitely still things I don't know how to do, and here we'll take on Faceless Foe, a monster I love with equipment I kinda hate. Let's do it. I will not forget to eat.
I'm here for you.
And just take this again.
I knew you were gonna say that.
I didn't get sharpener. Not the biggest deal.
Nocturnal creatures coming out to feast. Find themselves becoming prey to this long-necked beast. Down the hatch they go, definitely deceased. Craven miscreant, show your mug if you dare. But when it turns to face you, you'd rather be elsewhere. Its perturbing expression, a sight too much to bear.
That is Khezu. As mentioned, probably one of my favorite monsters, but I don't like its equipment. And I'll just outright explain here why I don't like it, so anyone can be like, why? I like a lot of its equipment, don't get me wrong. The stuff based on electrical equipment is nice, and it's a nice little touch and nod to how this monster works. You've already seen it electric. It's basically a fleshy rubber. You know, that is cool. What isn't is the various bits of equipment that are randomly medicinal themed for no good reason other than it's a Silent Hill reference. Like, I don't get it. I legitimately do not like that equipment, so I will not be using any of it.
Sweet.
I'll also likely, if I feel like it, I'll probably not actually show any of that equipment. Because I just don't like it, and I know what of the equipment from Khezu is like that, so... I do not like just random medicinal things in games. Never have, and probably never will. It just feels pointless and out of place. Especially in a game like Monster Hunter. Like, maybe if this was Monster Hunter from the Monster Hunter movie, of which I don't think there's a single fan of Monster Hunter that actually likes that movie, then it would make some sense. But that's not because of the Monster Hunter universe itself, that's because of our world crossing into the Monster Hunter universe and bringing that sort of stuff with us. Oh, the monk snail is out there. I just saw it. Oh, it's still way too big. But enough of my ranting. There he is. I think he's about to leave the area. Yeah. Yeah, there's nothing in here really for me to gather, so. Yeah, Khezu can fly. Don't ask me how. It just can. There's the majestic beast that is Khezu. Now, Khezu isn't the first instance of something unique about it here, but it still has something unique about it. That roar. To negate that roar, there is a skill called earplugs. You need maximum level earplugs. Khezu has the loudest roar you will encounter for quite a while. Now, I need to actually be doing something here. Oh, there's one buff. Wrong button. There. Oh, there's the second one. I'm gonna guess, because of just how much of a pain it's going to be, that the third one is going to... Come on, come on. Yep. And there's where all of Khezu's buffs are. We now run faster, have, I believe, more defense or reduced stamina reduction. I forget which it is. Yeah, we've been Thunderblighted. There's no major danger to Thunderblight unless you get hit by another electric attack. And, well, Latte's got us. Yeah, we'll hit harder. I believe... Well, I know we run faster, and I just don't know what the other buff does. I think it's a defense buff, though. Could be wrong. Ow. Hey, little buffers. Oh, these guys are defense. Wow, I was actually far enough away to not get affected by the roar. Now, you'll probably notice, there's no music. That's not me doing fancy editing stuff. No, Khezu has that gimmick. Though, the gimmick doesn't totally work in this game. In previous games, whenever Khezu was in the area, all the music would stop. So, theoretically, Khezu could literally drown out the music to Fatalis. Never gets a chance to, but Khezu could. In this game, there's no music when you're fighting just Khezu, but if there's another monster around, it plays that other monster's music for some reason. Ow. Wow, I Thunderbladed Khezu! I'm after this.
Oh, no, you don't.
Oh, hey, convenient. Oh, yes, it does. This way. Sharpen. Oh, it's gonna go play with Anknostom. Hopefully Anknostom doesn't leave that area before I get over there. Though, I do need to harvest from this, so... Don't think those are what I needed. Wow, I think I actually just saw a small FPS drop. Wow. Hooray! And it even got Anknostom first. Yeah, my general strategy when riding monsters is just mash between X and A. It works. I get you could probably use the monsters to far greater effect by actually, you know, learning exactly how all this works. But I'm just taking this as some free damage. About here, I tend to just do that. Now we'll ride Khezu and do the same thing to the Anknostom. If you end up riding a monster completely on its own, just basically ram it into walls, and you'll deal damage with it. Which is where I should probably be attempting to ram Khezu into walls. But I don't really need it. Now what I do need, however, just push the wrong button. This. I I need to renew these buffs. There we go. That's probably my biggest complaint when it comes... How did I not... Game? How did that roar not affect me? Yeah, that's probably my biggest complaint with the Insect Glaive. From all I've ever used it. You basically need to keep those buffs running, or it's really just not worth using. I know there's another attack that I'm failing to do. Yeah, right here. Right for the capture. It's going over to Area 5, so we'll head over there as well. Just makes sense. It may actually move areas again rather quickly. Hey, buddy. And you might think, because Khezu's all shocky, that a shock trap probably wouldn't work. It does. Allow me to reiterate, there is literally no purpose to pitfall traps. Aside from just carrying a spare trap. Yeah. I don't like pitfall traps. I think I've pretty handily shown my point as to why they're kind of pointless. Yeah, we get a bunch of Khezu stuff. Which, you know, as mentioned, there's a fair bit of Khezu's equipment I do like, and we'll probably might even use one of it. But there's also just a few bits of it that I do not like at all. But now, as mentioned, that is going to be the end of the Insect Glaive. For now, I might come back to it. I'll probably come back to a lot of the weapons. We're moving to the light bowgun, which is one of the weapons, well, the weapon from Khezu that I would rather not show. I will deal with having those on my screen for the rest of the series. I don't like it. I do not like it at all. And right here is what I was saving our Great Azuchi Tail for. This has burst fire, pierce ammo, and burst slicing ammo.
No need to hurry. There's plenty of time.
Now, it may not be the one we make right away, but it's something I am going to be making. Now, at least for the time being, there is only one special ammo for light bowguns, that being Wyvern Blast. It's effectively little mines you place in the ground and then you shoot and they explode. Or a monster does something nearby and they explode. So, yeah, this is a good early game light bowgun. We actually can't make it, so looks like I will be making the Azuchi one. The bonus to shrapnel is really good. I think it's actually the only one that we can currently make that has that. Bone is... Why would you ever want this? Like, seriously, why would anyone ever want this? Well, I know why. It's a support bowgun. The Royal Ludroth is kind of in the same boat, only far less supportive. So let's get this great Azuchi one made. And I'm just gonna start from this, because may as well save some materials. Actually, I didn't even need the tail. Could have made the heavy bowgun one. Oh well. Now this, it definitely isn't exactly what I had in mind for the Rampage quest, but it'll work. I basically just don't want to deal with getting the materials for the other one. So
Now get hunting.
I would greatly suggest you go with the other one. Let's get ourselves swapped over to this. We have Pierce Up, which will be making our burst firing Pierce hit harder. Now, we're not going to need a trap at all. Because, as you could guess, we're going for the Rampage next. Now, I am actually going to, because I keep saying money's kind of on a premium, but we do have a fair little bit. I'm going to come here, and I'm just going to buy not a huge amount of these ammos, but a fair chunk of whatever ones we don't have. I'll actually buy probably around 200 extra Pierce 2.
Excellent purchase.
I'm gonna buy a bit more sticky ammo.
Thank you kindly.
I don't really care about cluster. These are the expensive ammos.
An excellent purchase.
Let's see. Yeah, there's really none of those that we can actually use right now. I'll just buy 100 of the others.
Thank you kindly. An excellent purchase.
This is why,
Thank you kindly.
yeah, if you're gonna buy ammo like this, probably best just to wait until it's on sale.
An excellent purchase. Thank you
Because,
kindly.
well, we're basically out of it now. We're basically out of money now. Recovery ammo is nice, but I could be wrong about this. I don't think it works on yourself. I think you have to be firing it at someone else. So, I'm personally just not going to pick any of it up. Because I don't think it'll actually work for us. So, get everything sorted. We'll grab our ammos. Now, I will note, if you feel like you are having issues with the Rampage, and let's be honest, they're not the easiest things, and you'll see why. Probably not at this point, but at a later point. You potentially do have the Mega Demon Drugs and Mega Armor Skins. They are rather nice boosts. You'll probably only need the Armor Skin if you need anything, but it's worth keeping it in mind. Also, I need to customize this bowgun
What's up?
before I forget. You can have the silencer, which reduces recoil, or a long barrel that gives a tiny bit more damage. I'm going to go with silencer for now. The long barrel becomes more useful later, but may as well just go with this for now. It's the most generally useful at the point we're at. So, get these back up here. And we'll take care of this urgent quest. The Rampage approaches. This is just a tutorial for it. We really could have done it with anything, but I want to show these off with the bowgun. So,
How may I help you?
how you know me is this. We have that other dongo I haven't shown off yet. Well, I'll show it off later, I guess. Because I can't show it off now. So, next time I will remember. Ooh, this is already going long. Okay, I'm going to make the executive decision because recording sessions are a thing. I'm going to end this episode off here. Next time, we will actually take on the Rampage. See you all then.